Hi, I'm doing a module of Estonian news. Eesti Postimees. This is one of the main Estonian newspapers. So I'll go through that and we'll translate anything of interest. So let's go. First page. Big ad for some clothing, winter clothing for workers. On the second page, that during the COVID restrictions, a lot of people are flocking to one particular spa at Rakvere, Aqua Spa. Also, there are negotiations to form the new coalition, which seems to go quite well, but maybe difficult times will be ahead. So, an article about a court case, that there is some court case related to building homes for disabled people, or other disabled people, and that how this guy who is under court thinks that it is not just, and that the government is losing more money on his court case, and that he is innocent. This kind of article. About one more small article about Joala monument. There is a big discussion about Joala. It's a famous Estonian singer who was very famous in the USSR. He was like a top star, and he's dead sometime already, and a private non-profit organization decided to build a monument, but not everybody likes it, and this monument is in Viljandi. Maybe I should go and make a video. But a lot of people have already talked about this monument, so I think this small city Viljandi, they already got a lot of free advertisement for that. This is how the monument looks. It's a bit, I don't know if you can see it. It's here. I don't know. Do you like it? Also that there will be Estonian vaccinating software which will track how the vaccines are moving, not to enable black market. That will be now using it in Estonia. At the same time, this software will make sure that everyone's privacy is respected. This is this company Guard Time. So here's a photo. Also one interesting news. Ecuador police seized 1.3 tons of cocaine. I don't know if it's going to be demonetized, but this product had to reach Estonia. 1.3 tons. That's quite a lot. And here the Estonian police says that obviously this was not for the local market. So one article about winter sports for sledges, tubes, and all this kind of winter sport equipment is in great demand. People are having fun. So winter is fine. We have different kind of seasons. I like the weather in Estonia, it's not bad at all. You just have to have the right equipment. Of course, there is an article about Navalny, his arrest yesterday in when he flew in. I think there are a lot of videos about that. It is also in Estonian newspaper. But strangely enough, not on the first page. Why? I don't know. It should be on a first page, given that Estonia is still, it's kind of risky place, considering that Russia is over there. We are part of NATO, but still, until the NATO forces come, it will take ages, and Russian forces are just around the border. Maybe we should be more active on that front, or maybe not. I don't know. I have nothing against any Russians. We have good relationship. A lot of people who live in Estonia speak Russian or are Russian. Maybe 30%. About article also about the CDU in Germany. They had some change, so there will be a new boss of this party in Germany. Merkel is going away. Some article about Italian politics. Which says that in Italy politics is kind of dirty word. Nobody wants to admit that he's has anything to do with politics. I don't know. You know better? Comment below. Also, there is one more article about Korea. That is Estonian wants to open up the Korean market for Estonian products. So obviously Estonia is opening some embassies in Asian countries. Obviously South Korea, not North Korea. So Estonia will open an embassy there, maybe somewhere else too. Also in the economics part of the newspaper, that the former prime minister is Taavi Rõivas, is going into the car business, car startup of autonomous car producing company. I saw those cars, they're like very slowly moving, and when I wanted to try it, it did not work. And but they had some test runs, so good thing. I hope they succeed. But those like this is last mile transportation, and those vehicles have no driverless, can fit like 4 people and drive 5 kilometers an hour. Also in the economic section there are that Eesti Energia, this company which produces or like makes electricity, is suing the distribution company for not receiving some aid for renewable energy aid. Okay, some court case. So in the opinions part of the newspaper, there are some discussion about the successor of Merkel. This, I like this one. You see this? It says Putin is presenting like bread and salt, like a Russian tradition, and there is a sign that Navalny, иди домой. So Navalny, come home. And behind him he has like police in black. So this is a caricature. Obviously Navalny was arrested on arrival. There are also some other opinions about government debt, the railroad, and the freedom. I haven't had time to read it. So some article about China. So everybody's afraid of Chinese dominance. Also about article about the financing of innovation and like knowledge-based economy, so people can so how to finance the research in Estonia. This has been a problem because a lot of money has gone into like scientific research in Estonia. It's less than 2%. So scientists might be leaving, and it's difficult to do some science in Estonia. So about politics also. There's a big article about art. So besides some kind of wow effect, which usually or the art aims at, so if it projects also some kind of compassion, it is a bonus. It's interesting. Maybe I read it later. And about the tennisists in Australia, about this lockdown they're facing. Big article in the sports section. Also about our skater, Alu Salu, and some of maybe her successor. So some theater ads. And a lot of the last page is ads about, not ads, but compassion statements for dead people, everybody. And there are some jokes section. The weather, what is going to be the weather? -2, Tallinn, snowing, cloudy. So obviously that's it. Okay, that's let me know in the section in the comments below. Do you think there is any value of you getting some short news of the newspapers, or maybe I should drop this test? Okay, thank you. And if you like the channel, subscribe, comment, click the bell icon and the notification so more people can view it.